Hey, this is Ryan from 60 Cycle Hum, the guitar podcast. Today, I'm going to compare the Fender Princeton Reverb reissue to the Ibanez TSA15H. I've been using the Princeton to demo pedals forever. Like every demo I've ever done has this amp on it. But I just got this guy a couple weeks ago. It's a great pedal platform amp. It's a completely different tonal characteristic than the Princeton, and I'm looking to show that off today and also explore it for myself for my own reference for future demo work. All right, so here is the Princeton, clean. There's no pedals running into it right now. Let's see how it sounds. And here is the Ibanez. So you can see how they sound differently clean. Now let's hit the Princeton with a fuzz. I've got the Walrus contraband down here. Let's see how it sounds. And here is the Ibanez. You can hear that the Ibanez has much woollier sound than the Princeton. The Princeton is bright and crisp for days. Like, not a ton of low end on this. Lots of low end on tap on this. I've got the bass at 50%. I've got the bass dimed over here, so way more low on tap in the Ibanez. Let's see if I can get this to be as bright as this by adjusting the treble. Switch on the boost switch, see what happens. No dice. It just doesn't have that same bright tonal characteristic, which is fine. It's great. There are two different amps that sound differently, and I'm exploring what that means for demo work right now. All right, let's try something much lighter. I've got the Ruby Red by JHS down here on the floor. We'll try it through the Princeton first. And here's the Ibanez. Again, very much a Fender sound, kind of mid-scooped, very bright. This is dark and woolly, and it just like kind of like shakes the room with how heavy it sounds. These amps sound great. They're just different. Let's do that same sound, but with them both on, just for fun. A little bit of stereo fun. I don't know how that's going to sound in the recording, but it sounds awesome in the room. Let's try the Fuzz by the Nocturn Brain. Here it is through the Princeton. here's the Ibanez. Now let's get really crazy and turn the Fender all the way up just so you can hear the full gain range on it. When it's turned all the way up and you're palm muting it, it gets kind of this woofy sound that I'm not typically a fan of. I don't usually run this amp dirty, and honestly, past about 5, it doesn't get any louder. It just turns to all dirt. So let's check out the Ibanez. Turn that all the way up. It is on the 15 watt setting, of course. I think the Ibanez handles the low muting a lot better. And honestly, it might just be the speaker. This is a 10-inch speaker, and this is running through a big 12-inch speaker. It's the Weber that I've used in a demo previously. This doesn't get as dirty, obviously. It stays a lot cleaner, and this gets way dirtier. But they both kind of have the same volume level, which I appreciate. I'm just not a fan of running this thing super hot. A little bit of dirt is fine, but I like to let the pedals do the work when I'm using this for sure. Other than that, this thing has features that this doesn't, and this has features that this doesn't. Like this has reverb and tremolo, obviously, and this has a built-in tube screamer, which I don't really use. But then it's also got a boost circuit, and you can switch it to 5 watt, which is nice. And you know, it's a really great little pedal platform amp. I'm looking forward to hearing how this sounds in post. Maybe I should play out with some delay or something like that. Here's what we'll do. We'll put them both on. I'll run reverb through that, and then I'll also run a delay at the same time. And a little bit of drive.